Alright, guys, this is going to be a crazy theory. But everyone's saying, this trailer is pointing to Pennywise, guys. It's pointing to Pennywise. No, guys, they're misleading us. Let me explain to you why and how. I think the killer is going to be the entity. The entity itself is going to be the killer. I just realized Jane Romero is right here, by the way. Did not notice that before. We're just going to ignore that part, okay? We're going to figure this out, guys. Maybe this is some random guy, you know. Maybe it's some random-ass dude. Maybe it has nothing to do with this person or whoever the killer's going to be. But I can use this as a piece of evidence, okay? If it was Pennywise, maybe they're just using some random-ass person we've never seen to throw us off. And maybe be like, it's not Pennywise. What if it's the entity, right? Because if it's an original chapter, they could put anyone here. Anyone. Anyways, guys, look at this. This guy's getting warped around him. I only watched the It movies. And I'm talking about the remakes, not the original ones, you know. I'm talking about the newer ones, you know, It and It 2. I watched those. Now, I know Pennywise can warp reality by making, like, blood in the faucet. Or making that... Is his name Billy? I don't know. To making that guy see the stuff on the TV to, you know, make his dad go to sleep forever. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if he can warp people. The entity can make you see things, too, though. Am I right? I don't know. I'm going to say yes because I'm built. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Other piece of evidence. The main guy, the blonde guy, disappears. Pennywise can't just, you know, teleport you away. I'm like 100% sure he cannot do that. He can't just teleport you away. The entity can. Literally just suck you in wherever you are. The entity could just take you. So that's it. We're 1-0 right now. One for the entity, 0 for Pennyman. Like, if they can both do it, I'm counting it as 0, okay? So they can both warp reality. 0. We're 1-0 right now. The narrator comes in.
Into your darkest memories.
It slips into your darkest memories. Pennywise doesn't see your memories. His strength is determined by how afraid you are. You know what I'm saying? If you're afraid of him, the stronger he is. The more afraid that you are of him, the stronger he is. The entity does slip into your memories and takes things from them. All of the maps, for example, are from the killer's or survivor's memories. RPD, like, you know, RPD is literally taken from Jill and Leon's memories from that chapter, and then are put there. You know what I'm talking about?
Each stolen fragment becomes a weapon.
Each stolen fragment becomes a weapon. The entity takes whatever you remember and turns it into something fucking evil. Am I wrong here? Pennywise can't see your memories. He can only make you afraid, okay?
Your fears, the tools of your suffering.
Okay, now this is where Pennywise gets a point. Your fears can be used against you. I don't remember what the hell he said. He said something about the fears being used against you, I'm pretty sure. Pennywise can do that. But also, since the entity can see your memories and everything, they know what the entity knows what you're afraid of too. You know what I'm saying?
It feeds on your mind's hollow echoes.
It feeds on your mind's hollow echoes. Again, Pennywise is he only gets stronger if you're afraid. He can't see inside your mind. Maybe he can. You know what? Fuck me. I don't know. I only watched the movies, like I said, the 2 most recent ones. I didn't read the fucking books or whatever was about Pennywise before. All I know is he can shapeshift, and he's stronger the more afraid you are, okay? But I don't think he feeds on your mind's hollow echoes. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he does that.
Growing in the dark places where light once lived.
Okay, Pennywise lives in a sewer. That makes sense. He lives in the shadows where the light once lived. I don't know what the hell he just said. Pennywise. The entity's from a different world. Probably a dark one, you know? So I think that works too.
It shows you a world.
Shows you a world. Pennywise doesn't do that. Pennywise doesn't show you a different world. The entity takes you into a different world. The entity literally grabs you and pulls you into another fucking world, another dimension. That's another point for the entity.
Stitched from whispers.
Stitched from whispers. The entity literally stitches together a realm from the memories or whispers, whatever the hell you want to call it, right? So, like, you'll take Greenville Square, for example. You know how the main building has, like, these little weird pink holes in them? The entity was stitching it together, and it, you know, it misses some details, right? That's why there's holes everywhere. It's stitching the memories of these people, these killers and survivors together. You know what I'm saying? Entity? Am I right?
Where your thoughts fracture and dissolve.
Where your thoughts fracture and dissolve. Again, entity.
Into delusion.
Into delusion. Hey, look. Entity right here, bruh. The entity's right there, man.
An ancient being.
Ancient being. The entity's been around fucking literally since the beginning of time. Pennywise, I got no idea. Thousands of years? I think it's thousands. I don't know. But that's not that ancient if you really think about it, you know.
The embodiment of unspeakable evil.
I think both of them are probably the embodiment of evil, you know, in some way. Pennywise is the embodiment of evil, kind of. The entity is literally just evil itself, you know. To be fair, though, a lot of people can be the embodiment of evil. I mean, Michael Myers is literally the boogeyman, but, you know.
It lures its prey deep within, tearing through the fabric of reality.
It lures its prey deep within and tears through the fabric of reality. That's the entity. Literally the entity. You'll be lured somewhere, and then the entity will take you with fog. The entity literally lures you to a place where no one is and then just takes you. Right?
For reasons no one dares to comprehend.
For reasons no one dares to comprehend. We know why Pennywise does what he does. We know why Pennywise does the things he does. He crashed on Earth. People did this fucking spell or whatever to keep him at bay. Every 50 years or whatever, he comes back to Derry and he fucks some bitches up. You know what I'm saying? Because he's hungry. We know why Pennywise does what he does. We don't know why the entity does the trials. We don't know. We just don't know why the entity does that. The entity just does it because why not? And right now, the main character, or whoever he is in front of the fire, and you can hear it crackling. That's literally the fire that the entity brings you to. Now, yeah, you could just be like, oh, well, this is the entity bringing in the killer and the survivor, but we're just seeing the survivor. Yeah, you could say that. But I don't know. A lot of the things that the narrator has said has made me believe it's the entity.
And you never escape. You belong to it.
I feel like this is what people take away. They're like, oh, he said it. He said it. And he did a pause before he said it. It's got to be Pennywise because he said it. No. Hear me out. I think the developers made that pause like that on purpose to make us think it's Pennywise, to throw us way the fuck off, okay? There's no way it's Pennywise. Yes, there's a lot of things that were said that Pennywise can do, but a lot of things that Pennywise can't do. Pennywise doesn't lure you somewhere, and Pennywise does lure you somewhere, right? Like, he led Georgie to the sewer thing, and then, ripped his fucking arm off. But he doesn't take you to another world. He takes you to a fucking sewer. I mean, there's a sewer in real life. I mean, there's not another world in real life that we know of, at least. I mean, so, yeah, this is kind of a ridiculous claim, but I do think the killer is going to be the actual entity. I mean, think about it. Everyone's like, it's the 10-year anniversary. It's got to be a license because it's 10 years. But wouldn't it just be perfect? 10 years later, they bring in the actual creature, the entity, the thing that's been causing all of this pain for these survivors and all the pain for these. Some killers want to be there, but there's a lot of killers like Trapper who don't want to be in the realm, and he was tortured. He has literally hooks going through his fucking shoulder. So 10 years in, they bring in the creature that's literally been causing all of this pain and destruction. You know what I'm saying? That would be beautiful. Now, personally, I would prefer, like, Pennywise or Art the Clown, but I think this is just better. Honestly, I think it's just better. We'll get Pennywise at some point, probably. We'll get Jason at some point. Honestly, I don't really think we should get Jason. I don't even know how people are still thinking it could be Jason, because everything said here, some of it goes to Pennywise, a lot more to the entity. None of it goes to Jason. Jason, he hunts you down in a fucking lake. I mean, and sometimes he goes to fucking New York City. Like, this has nothing to do with Jason Voorhees in any way. And again, they paused and then said it like that at the end. I think that's just to throw us off. I think the killer is the entity. And yeah, I don't really have any evidence besides everything that I said. And that's not really evidence. I'm just putting pieces together. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. And let me know who you think the killer is going to be in the comments below.